From the farm to the future, Georgia Tech is proving that high-tech learning doesn't just happen in labs, it also happens in the dirt. They're working now to help high school students learn to code and analyze data, even grow crops using robots. It's all a part of the mission to connect artificial intelligence with agriculture and inspire the next generation of tech-savvy farmers. Joining us now is Dr. Norman Storm Robinson III, the Associate Director of Georgia Tech School of Community Engagement, to talk to us about FarmBot and how it's changing in the classroom and communities. Welcome to the show, Storm.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to have to find out what that actually means a little bit later on. But first, talk to me about when students see robots growing crops for the first time. What's their reaction?
Their reaction is bewilderment at first because they don't recognize that there is a connection to learning coding and using AI to growing food. So, you know, after we get past that making that connection, they're like, wow, what else can we do with it? Wow.
Talk to us about how the FarmBot works.
All right, so it's an automated agriculture system called precision farming. Mm-hmm. If you imagine a raised garden bed that has a robotic arm, it can actually plant seeds, water them, check the soil, and even pull out weeds. So you have this robotic arm that goes back and forth, up and down, along a track of a bed, like a 4-foot, 8-foot bed. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty amazing. It's very cool to look at. Sometimes it's even mesmerizing for the students because they can't imagine that this robotic arm is actually growing food.
Yeah, we were just looking at some video of that. It was just like you described. What role does AI play in all this?
AI plays a role in crop optimization. Mm-hmm. So where exactly do you plant your seeds to get the best optimal yield, soil health, not only soil moisture, but you can actually have the students look at the NPK, which is the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium levels of the soil to determine the soil health, and they can figure out mitigations around that. Of course, the student's favorite is the weed control, where it will detect the weed and then it will use kind of like a rotary tool to take the weeds out.
Oh, wow. Wow. This is obviously what we saw there was a small, little area there. Could this eventually be used in real farms or even community gardens?
It can be used in real farms and community gardens. It's an open source product. That means there's no trademark issues. You can actually build some of the pieces yourself. If you have a CNC machine and a laser cutter, you can scale it to a larger size if you have the engineering capabilities, or even pose it to students to even doing that with their students. How can we do this on a grander scale? Yeah. Have them go through that problem solving, that iteration, that testing, and that prototyping. Man, it's a great opportunity for great student learning.
Are you finding that people, or at least the younger generation, maybe not into farming as much, but when they see something like this, they'll gravitate to it because of the technology?
Well, that was one of my original first intentions, was to really give the students that are in rural areas something that is in their area, that's part of their community, give them a way that they can connect to it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes these students feel that they're not even connected to the farms, connected to the local agricultural businesses, and they don't feel that they're connected to the big emerging technology boom. Here we're bringing an experience where they can experience the emerging technologies and the precision agriculture, and maybe they'll find that there's a way back to that local farm that they live next to, or that agricultural business that they're around, that they can see that there's a place of employment, a place of sustainability for them.
Something they may even know a little something about, right? But have been trying to get away from, and right. Now you're giving them something to make it sustainable. Talk to me about that, the sustainability of this type of farming.
Yeah, so the FarmBot, to me, I think has built-in sustainability, because what we're trying to do is not only build the competencies with the students, but also put a focal point for that community to come around. Healthy food is something that everybody needs. Mm-hmm. Healthy food. If your school is growing it and then you're including them into the process of the FarmBot, what's happening with the FarmBot, it can bring all the community in, and it'll just live off itself and grow within itself and build that community up.
Yeah. How do you hope that this blend will shape the tech and agriculture future learning in Georgia?
Well, I hope my main goal is to make sure that these students are prepared for when, because the agriculture, the precision farming and agriculture is taking off. And so if you don't have those competencies and skills already built, then you really won't have a pathway to that. So hopefully we're giving them that entry point, that foundation, so that they can further learn about emerging technologies, computer science, robotics, and they can see themselves, actually in a place working, doing those types of things around precision agriculture.
All right, I got 15 seconds left with you. Storm, where does that come from? Are you a storm chaser or something, or what are you doing?
No, I'm not a storm chaser. I'm a failed basketball player.
Hey, well, you landed in the right spot.
Norman Nixon.
I got you.
With no jump shot.
You landed in the right spot, my friend. Thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.